It's your man Jay Graves Report, and welcome to the College Football Weekly Wrap-Up, Week 2. Y'all know how we get it in, so let's get it in. Wrapping up the top 5 ball games of the weekend, so let's get right to it. Now, first ball game, let's go down to Stark Vegas. We had number 14, LSU, going down to Starksville to play number 25, Mississippi State. Now, I picked Mississippi State to win this ball game, primarily because Dak Prescott was returning this year. I figured these boys at the crib with the dumb cowbells going in the background should be able to win this ball game. Didn't happen, bruh. LSU came in there and beat these boys 21-19. Matter of fact, it was a blowout until early in the fourth quarter. They were up 21-6. The cowbells wasn't working. These boys from LSU came down to Stark Vegas and hit the jackpot on these boys. It was too late. All of a sudden, Dak Prescott want to turn things around and go to work at the end of the game. He ended up with 335 in the air and a touchdown, but it was too late, bruh. They got up to 21-19, missed the doggone two-point conversion, and then Devin Bell missed a 52-yarder. You can't expect for a college guy to hit a 52-yarder with time expired to win the ball game. Ain't gonna happen, bruh. So, Stark Vegas goes down, and then somebody needs to get rid of them dumb cowbells because it drives me crazy, if nothing else. Let's move on to the next ball game. Now, we had Hawaii going out to Columbus to play the number 1 Ohio State Buckeyes. Now, here's the problem. Ohio State won this ball game, 38-0. But Hawaii was a 6-touchdown underdog in this ball game. They should have gotten 70 points put on them, but Ohio State walking around here sleepwalking all week, forgot they had a ball game, does out getting tattoos and trading jerseys. Hey, I bet next week it's not going to be a tattoo parlor in Columbus, in the city limits. Urban Meyer going to make sure all the tattoo parlors are closed down until he retires or gets fired. Because these boys came out there shooting themselves in the foot. Fumbles, dub penalties. Cordell Jones couldn't get the snap to save his life. I mean, it was dub. He finally put his head together. He went 12-18 for 111 yards, 0 touchdown. Then they put J.T. Barrett in. He went 8 of 15 for 70 yards, 0 touchdown. It wouldn't have been for Zeke Elliott. My man went in there, put in work, but did 101 yards, 3 touchdowns. He saved the day. The rest of these duns out there sleepwalking. Matter of fact, Brutus the Buckeye sleepwalking so much, he got beat up in the parking lot by the doggone warrior from Hawaii. They took his clothes off him. He ran around with that big old head with no clothes on. His dug turtleneck is on his way back out to Hawaii. Let's move on to the next ball game. Now, we got number 9, Notre Dame. Goes out to Charlottesville to play Virginia, the University of Virginia Cavaliers. Now, Malik Zaire, the rock star, goes down with that broken ankle during this ball game. Once he went down and Notre Dame squandered a 26-14 lead, it was done. But all of a sudden, a done named Deshaun Kaiser, the Black Dutchman or German. How you get a done named Deshaun Kaiser? He was born in the project, raised in Germany somewhere. But that boy came in and went to work on these boys. Went out there, put up, he went 8 of 12, 92 yards, threw 2 touchdowns. Hey, as long as Notre Dame can keep bringing boys off the bench. They lost their running back last week. Now you got CJ Precise going to work. Hey, as long as they can keep the depth, they'll be all right. Because they playing against a lot of these ACC teams. They got Clemson on the schedule, so look out. It's going to be a problem when Clemson come to town. But I will say, you got to give Notre Dame props because boys keep stepping up when boys go down. Now, they win this ball game 34-27. You got to give props to the Black Dutchman or German, whichever you want to pick. Let's move on to the next ball game. Let's go down to Knoxville. We're going to see number 19, Oklahoma, shows up at Rocky Top to play number 23, Tennessee. Now, the 23rd ranking of Tennessee was suspect when we walked in the door. I got a rant coming. tomorrow. So keep your eyes open for the rant. I'm talking SEC and all these dubs getting ranked in the top 25 that shouldn't be. But Tennessee goes out there and blows a 17-point lead. As a matter of fact, beginning of the fourth quarter, these boys were up 17-3 and lost in double overtime to Oklahoma 31-24. How does that happen, bruh? Baker Mayfield went to work on these boys in the fourth quarter and in overtime. He ended up with 187 yards, 3 touchdowns. He threw 2 dub picks, but he made up for it by winning the ball game at the end. Now, I will say this. If Bob Stoops had lost this ball game, they would have been dragging him around behind the Sooner Schooner today. Because last year, he was 0-4 against top 25 team. He was out there stinking up the place for 3 quarters in this ball game. Then all of a sudden, you got to give him some props. They came back, won this ball game. But Bob Stoops is just like Charlie Strong. You can't be out here getting blasted and losing ball game. You should win. Let's move on to the next ball game now. Let's go out to East Lansing, where the only top 10 matchup of the weekend went on. We had number 7, Oregon, shows up to play number 5, Michigan State. Now, Connor Cook goes to work, has 192 yards and 2 touchdowns. But you got to give props to the Michigan State defense. Michigan State defense showed up when they needed to. They stopped Oregon's prolific offense 4 times on 4th down. These boys had no respect for Michigan State because they kept trying to go for it on 4th down, but the Spartans kept showing up. Hey, all I'm saying, this is the time when boys in the Big Ten, especially Ohio State and Michigan State, need to start putting things together to put a reputation out there that these boys can still play football up north. Now, it's your man Jay Graves Report from TheJayGravesReport.com, or you can hit me up on Twitter at JayGravesReport so you can holler at your boy.